If you work with repairing electronics, you need a dim bulb tester to see if it's working before you blow out and make it worse. Today I'm going to show you how to build this multi-dim bulb tester. Alright, as you can see here, this is my previous dim bulb tester that I created. I did this one on the fly to make sure that the amplifier didn't blow up when I was testing it. And if you can see here, I made a quick schematic of what I'm trying to build to give you a better idea. You could pause it here and take a quick look. I also created this diagram so you guys can visualize how we're trying to make this work. We got the AC meter to the switches to the light bulb to the outlet, and that should be our complete workflow for the electricity. And this is what we're going to use for the parts. We need the AC meter, of course. We need the switches. We need a light bulb. Now, when you get the light bulb, make sure it's incandescent. LED will not work. We need some lever nuts because we're trying to connect different wires together to the same circuit. We need an output, of course, so we need a power socket, and we need some banana plugs since we're going to connect our leads to discharge capacitors. To make it easier for you guys, I'm going to leave affiliate links in the description and show you exactly what materials I use for this build. Then we get, of course, the outlet. So if we're going to put an outlet, we need an input, which is this right here, the inlet module. And this has a built-in fuse. And of course, we're going to need some multicolored wire. So of course, we're going to need additional tools for this, like for example, the spade connectors, wire crimpers, and please like and subscribe because this is my first video. If you like repair videos, there's a lot more coming. All we're doing is just moving 3 wires around, which is a hot, neutral, and ground. And once you get those identified, it's easier to visualize what you're trying to accomplish. So I already created some crimps and we're going to crimp this exactly looking like this black one here. And then we're going to jump in on this outlet. We need the switch to work first. So we need to jump it from the input into the switch for the on and off, and then go to the other switch to make it into a different mode. So let's get started. So the close one, that would be the input, and then the further out one, that would be the output. So let's go ahead and jump those cables. And as you can see here, I did it off camera since I don't have an over top view camera. So everything I have to do is off camera, so I apologize for that. I'm working on making something more permanent so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. As you can see here, this is coming from the inlet, then to the lever nuts, and then to the AC meter, and then we're going to move it over to the switch. Now, pretend like all the electricity is coming off of this AC meter, going over to the 2 switches. And once you get these 2 switches lined up, all you have to do is just do the, we're just wiring up one side of the connector here. And this is the mode selector. Once you select light bulb, you can either discharge or enter limiter, which all the electricity is coming through the light bulb. Then from the light bulb is going to go to the outlet. Now, you don't need to do that part if you don't need a discharge, but I recommend it. Might as well just do it since we already have the tool here for us. And again, I had to do it off camera because I don't have an overhead camera pointing down. I am planning on doing this, but just bear with me. So this is what I have so far, and to make it easier for you guys, so I'm going to go very slow and pan over to every wire that I have connected. Electricity coming to these nuts here, and is going to the neutral. So there's a neutral, there's a hot, and the ground is going straight through. There's nothing touching the ground. And you can see it's very simple, nothing too crazy. And again, I wish I could have shown you exactly how I did it. Unfortunately, I don't have a top-down camera, but I am working on it, so just stay tuned. But this is the mode here. It's a off. We got mode, we got bypass, we got limiter, and we have discharge. So we have the on and off that's working. And this is a cool AC meter for the dim bulb tester. It looks pretty cool. I'm happy with the results. These are the outlets for the banana plugs. So we could discharge capacitors now and dump all the electricity onto the light bulb. So if you have some leads here like this, we could just connect them over to the new tool we created and get the leads connected here. Let's see if we could do this. There we go. And now we could connect the leads to the other end of the capacitor to dump all the electricity from the capacitor. And just to make sure it's working, I connected it to a fan. And let's go ahead and try it out. It's on off right now. And let's go select bulb to limit the current. There it is, because the limiter switch is on, so all the electricity is going through the light bulb over to the fan and is limiting the wattage, and it can exceed what the light bulb can put out. So that's not bad. Pretty cool tool. It's a 3-in-1. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I made some alligator clips to clamp on to the capacitors when I have to discharge when I'm working on amplifiers or TVs or whatever it may be. It has an on and off switch, so that's pretty useful in case you just want to have it off on your workbench. And it's not the best looking because I don't have a 3D printer. Maybe in the future. I always wanted to create a tool like this. I'm happy I created this one, and I can have good feedback on the devices I'm trying to repair. Now to test it out again, I put it in bypass mode and connected my Android device. Well, it's actually a netbook that I saved from the landfill that I put Android on it. And if you don't know what a netbook is, yeah, you're super young, but it is working as charging, and I get good feedback, so everything's working good. Overall, I'm glad how it came out. It's a 3-in-1 tool I need for the workbench, and I can't wait to use it in my next repair. If you would have done anything different, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. This is my first video and I'm working on improving this channel, so stay tuned. See you in the next one.